Okay.
Okay. So you said you're 16. Are you doing the virtual school or are you in regular school?
I'm doing virtual school right now until I think October or something we go back, but I'm not sure.
Okay. And so is October, yeah, so that's next month. So that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So your availability, what does that kind of look like right now?
Because we get out of school around like 1:53, but since I'm home and I think my mom might keep me home, I can do anything after like 2:30.
Okay, so after 2:30. That's okay. So are you more open to are you open to doing like cashiering?
Yes, like cashiering.
Okay, because yeah, the two different positions. I know it. You applied on Indeed, right?
Yes.
I know in there it talks about like everything that we do. So there's technically like two different ones. There's one that's the cashier, and then there's the referee.
Mm-hmm.
And the referee is just pretty much doing the arcade and like watching the kids and making sure that everything is going good, like out on the floor. And then the cashier is pretty much, on the computer.
Cashier.
Yeah, and helping, the people that come in.
Mm-hmm.
You'll do everything else as well. Like me, I'm here by myself, so I'm doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
But referee, normally you get scheduled a couple hours, and if there's a birthday party, you'll help out with the birthday parties as well.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell me like what interests you in applying for Fun City?
I was just, my friend was like, oh, she worked it was like, I was introduced to it from someone else, and it was like, oh, it's a nice job, like, it's just laid back, and I was like, well, for my first job, it was something laid back, something, like, to start off with, and I'm really friendly, like, I have a lot of cousins, and they look up to me, so I was like, I get along with kids really well, so I was like, I'll work at Fun City.
Thank you. Can I ask who recommended you?
My friend, Michaela, but she's friends with someone named Lyric, or...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Do you have any other job experience, or would be this?
Well, I've worked with my godmom. She runs a business catering by Adrian Drew, so I'm like friendly with older people too. So yeah, like I cater and do hors d'oeuvres and all that.
Okay. So you wouldn't really say like you had any experience like with money or like kids in a work environment?
No, like I babysit my little cousins, but that's about it. Like babysitting and stuff.
Okay, so what do you enjoy about watching kids?
Well, sometimes they're like, crazy.
Yeah.
But
I get it.
other times they're like really easy to deal with. Like they listen when they want to, and like you can find things for them to do, and, like entertain them. But they're pretty interesting to be with.
Okay, so
I think they're easier than older people. Honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, little kids, they're crazy, they're fun, but they have no boundaries really.
Yeah.
They get to express themselves endlessly. So that's one thing. What do you think like you can bring here?
Energy, like happy energy, like.
Mm-hmm.
That's
good. Because that's good. We are looking more for like upbeat, energized people because we work with kids. Those are your customers, pretty much. Okay, can you just tell me a little bit more about yourself then?
Well,
and like what you're like in school.
Like I'm 16. I keep A's and B's. I have a nice GPA. Well, I was doing nursing, but it really didn't interest me that much, so I stopped doing nursing. I wanted to do like entrepreneuring and things. I like to travel. I don't like to stay in one place. Like I said, I like being around little kids because they're more easier, and I seem to, I don't know, but
That's good.
But yeah, I make friends easier than other people usually do.
So you're social.
Yeah, I'm social.
That's good. Okay, so can you just tell me? Like, you said you like to travel, and then the nursing thing wasn't really your idea. You wasn't a good fit. So where do you see yourself after high school?
I see myself doing basically. I want to do something like interior designing or something.
Okay.
Like.
No, that's good.
So, like designing and I like different types of like sculptures and like that stuff. It interests me, like sculptures and art pieces and like things like that.
That's good. I mean, you're a creative person,
Yeah,
pretty much.
creative.
That's good. You know, it's good to be kind of think out of the box.
Yeah, and the food industry, it's kind of like in the family, so that probably too, like catering and going places, but mostly, yeah.
Okay, well that's good. Well, can you tell me, since you know you never really, you said you help your aunt, right, with the catering?
My godmom
Your
with
godmom.
catering.
Yeah. Okay. It was like flew past a little bit. Okay. So either in that or in school, can you tell me like about a difficult situation that you've been in and how you've overcome it?
A difficult situation. Let's see.
I know it's a little hard to think about, but we all have them.
Okay, let's do babysitting for it.
We can use that as an example.
The situation I've been in with babysitting is when he didn't want to do so, like he didn't want to take a bath or anything, so I had to like talk him into doing it, and instead of like yelling, I had to like calm down because he doesn't like to be yelled at, so I had to like try to bribe him into doing it. So I bribed him into doing it, and then everything was smooth after then.
Okay.
After that.
It's good, you know, because I say that's definitely one step in with customer service. You know, we don't yell at customers. You have to be able to at least talk to them to kind of get them
nice
to
and smooth way instead of raising your voice.
Yep, definitely politeness is key to being good at customer service. So that's good. Do you have like a good reliable transportation? Like who?
My mom
would drive you.
My mom. Well, I'm getting my permit, so I'll be able to drive.
Okay. So that's good.